yatainuka, biashara zetu zitaendelea. Kanisa la Mungu litasimama, na nchi zetu zitasimama, na ndoa zetu zitasimama. Ndani ya Yesu inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Tuimbe tuseme inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Kwa jina la Yesu inawezekana. Usiogope, tumwite Yesu, anaweza yote, Mungu asiyeshindwa. Hey, inawezekana. Maisha yetu yatabadilika, masomo yetu yatainuka, biashara zetu zitaendelea. Ndani ya Yesu inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Tuimbe tuseme inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Jina la Yesu inawezekana. Tujipe moyo. Anasikia, anajibu, yote inawezekana. Afya zetu zitaimarika, viwete wote watatembea, vipofu wote nao wataona. Kwa jina la Yesu inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Tuimbe tuseme inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Kwa jina la Yesu inawezekana. Usiogope, tumwite Yesu, anaweza yote, Mungu asiyeshindwa. Hey, inawezekana. Magonjwa yote atashindwa, korona yote, ukimwi wote, na kansa zote zitashindwa. Kwa jina la Yesu inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Tuimbe tuseme inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Kwa jina la Yesu inawezekana. Tujipe moyo. Anasikia, anajibu, yote inawezekana. Familia zetu zitaendelea, mabwana zetu, mabibi zetu, na watoto wetu watabarikiwa. Ndani ya Yesu inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Tuimbe tuseme inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Kwa jina la Yesu inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Tuimbe tuseme inawezekana, ndani ya Yesu inawezekana. Kwa jina la Yesu inawezekana. Tujipe moyo. Anasikia, anajibu, yote inawezekana.
Hi guys, how are you? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are watching us from. Shiko Hope, and this is your home of hope. Here is where we say inawezekana. Inawezekana means it is possible. It is possible. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to today's session. And I'm so glad to be alive today, and I thank God for this far He has brought us. Also with Green Card Matters, DV Matters, DV 2022, DV 2023. He has been faithful, and we thank Him, and we are so grateful. So thank you so much for tuning in for today's session. And as usual, this is where we give hope and we say it is possible. So whatever we do here, we come live as we are right now. We like the video. Have you liked the video? Give it a like, and then share the link with your loved ones, your WhatsApp groups, your Facebook page, wherever. Let more people join so that we can learn more together. My time now is 9:31 a.m. I know those in East Africa, it is 5:31. So let's take 2 minutes. Let's take 2 minutes to share the link as I go through some comments here. We are going to have our 1 hour live session. It will officially start at 9:33 my time. So share the link as I go through some comments here. For the early birds, of course. The early bird here. I can see some big paragraphs from one lady. And after we share the link, there is something else that we normally do. I share the link now from this app that I'm using to stream live. You join live and come live here. I'll let you in and you share with us. If you have a question, maybe you have something to tell us. The link is coming shortly. So continue sharing the link, guys. 1 minute and then we start. 1 minute and then we start. Ooh. This link is for you who is willing to come live one-on-one. So the link is there. Let me try to pin it. Yes, it is already pinned, but I will keep on resending it until you get it. So the link is there for you to join live. So we have 1 minute and then we start our today's session, our 1 hour session. So today is on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. WCW, yes. WCW. So thank you so much. I can see my studio people have started streaming, and we have some more seconds, guys. I don't want to steal my time. We have some more seconds and then we start. And then we start with this early bird here. She came very early and she has a question. So continue sharing, liking the video. And if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, you are not fair. Imagine God can see you. You have not subscribed. Yes, now our 1 hour starts now. Our 1 hour session starts now. So this is the lady, Wajiro. Wajiro is my daughter. Hi, Shiko. Previous video you talked about child mwenye hana passport, but wengine wako nayo. After kujaza traveling documents, uweke other. Then baadaye, you get the child passport. Can you change that during the interview? Badala ya unlock DS260, is it possible? Because if I win, naona nikijaza DS on 8th since niko na passport but mtoi hana. Okay, Wajiro, I think this is the video that we did yesterday. and not only yesterday, but even the other sessions. And you're asking about not unlocking the DS, but you go with the passport to the embassy. No, you have to include the passport details in the DS260, my sister. Yes. And that's why I was telling you, like early in January, February, I was telling you now, you can now start applying for your derivatives so that by the time result will be out, you'll be having the passport. But if you don't have that, fill in as other travel documents and then start looking for the passports, because it has to be filled in the DS260, my sister. Let me tell you, if it is a newborn baby, if the baby is like a newborn, that one is understandable. But not somebody who is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years. We go with a big baby and a passport telling the consular, I did not manage to get the baby's passport on time. We are trying now to do what? To increase our chances to get this visa approved, my sister. And with everything, you have to sacrifice and you have to take action. So take action. If you don't have a passport, fill in as other travel document and start looking for the passport ASAP. Okay? It has to be filled in the DS260. If the baby is a newborn, that is understandable because they will see the records. This baby was born when the DS260 was already submitted. And let me tell you, there is also another thing of timing, because if you have a very low case number, let's say for example, maybe less than 1,000, your case number is maybe less than 1,000, and you find out that you have been selected this Saturday, and maybe you are expectant at the moment, and maybe you'll give birth maybe by October or by November, maybe 1 month to your interview, or maybe 2 months to your interview. When you have received the 2NL, guys, I hope you have your book and your pen here. Right at this point, the baby is born less than 2 months, and you have already received your 2NL. You can't unlock your DS260 when you have received your 2NL. You can't access it. Even if you send them a million emails to unlock it, it can't be unlocked. Once you have received the 2NL like this, forget about unlocking the DS260. So anything that you wanted to correct, maybe you'll go correct it at the embassy. So we are here with the issue of passport. This is like a newborn baby. This baby was born 2 months to the interview. When the baby was born, the 2NL was already received. So you could not add her details in the DS260. Okay? So you will go with your baby. Okay, do this. Get the baby's passport as fast as possible. This baby they don't know her. They don't know this baby. They are not aware that this baby is existing, okay? But you as the parent, you know, I am pursuing DV and I have a baby, right? So it is my responsibility to look for the baby's passport, to get the baby's passport before I go for the interview. Once you get the baby's passport, because they are not aware this baby exists, go with the baby and the passport. A passport is an identification, okay? So this baby will, this baby's passport, you carry her details, birth certificates, and her passport. I think those are the documents this baby already has. She don't have any other document. So you'll carry her notification card. I carried for my babies. You'll carry the birth certificate and you'll carry the passport. Go with it, and they will know, okay, this baby was born when this process is already at this stage. So they will issue the baby a visa. That one is walkover. That one is automatic. But not somebody who has 32 teeth or somebody who is in school. You go with a passport like, hi, Maria, you have to act. You have to act. They will look for any means to refuse you a visa. So be wise and take the responsibility. Get the visa. No, not the visa. Get the baby's passport as soon as possible. Okay, I saw your comment here and I was like, hey, Wajiro, you are very fast to write this because you are like, I don't want to unlock. You'll have to unlock, my sister. You'll have to if you don't have the baby's passport. Okay, so I have answered Wajiro. Wajiro is my daughter. Okay, so my studio is full. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Hey. Wow. Okay. So, and I did not ask you guys if the volume is okay, if the video is clear, but I have not seen any comment about volume or the video quality. So it is good. We are good. All right. So let me bring up our first guest. Our first guest is here. First come, first served. Who came first? Guys, who came first? Bukana too. All right. I can see you the way you came. It is the way I can see you. So, Oseko.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Yes, I'm good. Are you getting me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good morning. It's evening here, Lakini.
Good evening.
Okay. Today,
Okay.
I have two questions. One is like further explanation, and the other one is like a know-how.
Okay.
Okay. First, about I heard about I know I watched a video you did about jobs.
Okay.
Kindly, can you explain the difference between part-time and regular jobs in terms of working hours, or which one is more important than the other?
Okay.
And there's the second one. Today, I had a chance to visit the AG's office today on matters of marriage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but generally not for the DV, because at my workplace they needed a marriage certificate.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to visit them to seek clarification, because actually I had applied under customary. But when I reached there,
Uh-huh.
the lady that I found gave me a different explanation. It's like for processing under customary will take me longer time, because they'll need a notification from the area chief where I paid the dowry. They also need a witness who witnessed like when I was paying the dowry, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is for someone who wanted to go there also apply. So the lady advised me to do, because I applied to be registered under customary law for me to get the certificate, but she advised me that I should apply to be civil, but under marital status I should write married under customary, of which that one will take another 21 days notification. Then they go for an interview of later when I schedule for the wedding now for the civil one. So my question comes in, when the certificate will come, like, yes, I understand you went through the same process. Will it read like I was married under customary, or it will just write married under civil law?
All right.
And two, what is the implication? Because even if, for me, for example, I got married in December, and I started processing this it was on 1st April. That's when I started processing for the marriage certificate. Now they tell me they canceled my early application. I should start now, again, a fresh one, but under civil, not under customary as I had done. But the only thing that should change is the only thing that will remain constant is married under customary law. Hope you're getting. So what will it affect? Because I understand if I start processing this now, the interview probably I'll be called for interview by around 26th April. Marriage be scheduled, which that will be in June. And marriage certificate for it to come, it's something like they told me around 14 days after marriage, after After we've officiated the civil marriage, we are wait for another 14 days for the marriage certificate to be out. So will it affect the whole process in case I get selected? Because I applied as single, and I wanted to add my as when filling the DS to 60. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Oseko. Thank you. All right, Oseko. Two crucial questions. Number one is about part-time job and full-time jobs here in America. That is okay. It depends with where you are working, but most of the time, it depends with the hours. How many hours per week do you work? Hey, hours per week. How many hours? So they are like for 1 week, you have to work for 40 hours if you are full-time. But not only 40 hours, anything, okay, my company where I work, anything from 34 hours is counted as full-time. Anything below 34 hours, that one is counted, 34 hours per week, that one is counted as part-time. I don't know from other companies how many hours they count as part-time, but for my company, anything from 34 hours and below, that is counted as part-time. Okay, that one is answered. About the ages requirement, for our case, we went to the what do we call that lawyer? The one who gives affidavit of marriage. There is something called affidavit of marriage. Affidavit of marriage, you go to a lawyer, something notary of something. I don't remember that name. We went there to that lawyer and we talked to that lawyer and we told that lawyer we want to go to the AG's office to get a marriage certificate. And we have been married for the last 10 years. Customary with consent of our parents, of both our parents. So this lawyer gave us an affidavit of marriage. This affidavit of marriage indicates that Miss Shikoho and Mr. XYZ have been married customarily or other Gekoyo customary marriage, and then the story continues, and okay, from the date that we have been started, or we have been staying together, the day that we started living together, because most of us we can't remember, so you just guess around the month and the year. You can remember the month and the year, but most of us, for whom we stay, we don't remember the exact date, right? So it is indicated there. Since this day, this month, this year, with the consent of our parents, we have been living the same house. We are blessed with is it with 3 issues? And I laughed because I was like, you don't have issues, you have kids. And the lawyer told me the government refers to children as issues. So we have been blessed with 3 issues, namely Wajiro, Zeri, Ian, all the official names there. And he signs and his stamp, and he attaches his ID. Is it his ID or his license? Something like that. So we went with that affidavit of marriage to the AG's office to book for the wedding now, or for the wedding now to get the marriage certificate. So with this affidavit of marriage, it showed, or it indicated that we have been married. We are married, okay. So I think for your case, he was telling you that you go with the witnesses, how you paid the dowry and everything. This is the easiest way to do. Go to that. Guys, can you comment in the comment section? What do we call those kind of lawyers? Something notary of what? Notary something. And it will save you a lot of headache, because we gave that to the officer at the AG's office, and they were like, this is it. And they booked us now Okay, they put us on the notice for the 21 days. You are put on notice for 21 days. And this is the official, I think this is the official one, even with the church marriage or the church wedding, where the pastor says, we are announcing the wedding between Shiko Hope and Mr. XYZ. If you have a question, come and tell us. So there is those 3 times that you have to announce even in church. The same thing here, those 3 weeks, 21 days. And then after that, now you are booked you are given the date for the actual marriage. Now you go there and you sign the certificate. So that 21 days is official for everybody, even for the church people. So Oseko, you are on the correct path, but I think you could have gone with an affidavit of marriage. That one saved us stress. Instead of going there with an exercise book where the old wazes who are writing stuff, that is too much. So go to a lawyer. I think we paid like 4,000. I think like maybe you can get maybe someone who can charge you maybe 5,000 or 6,000. It will depend. But that's how we did it. That's how we did it. And we waited for the 21 days and we were good to go. Okay? Yes. So I hope I have answered your question. You have both questions. Okay. So guys, my studio is full. Krista Kerubo, I want to bring you up because I want gender equality, right? Okay, you next. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Question number 1 is regarding the names. I know you've talked it in your previous videos, but I've been looking for that video na sijaipata. The names that my name is Krista Kerubo Maisiba kwa birth certificate and my passport. However, my KCSE and my KCPE, it is Kerubo Maisiba Krista, something of the sort. My surname is my middle name and my middle name is my surname. Should I go and rectify the mistake or should I just go and find an affidavit? My second question is,
okay.
My second question is, what if you've applied with your spouse, both of you have been selected, you may process everything, mmefika kwa visa but mmenyimwa. Can you go to mteza rudia the same process with the second visa case? Like,
all right. So thank you so much for those questions.
okay.
But before you go, let me ask you, what could make your visa refused in the first place? The first
I don't know. It's just a question. Like, labda kuna kitu hiyo siku iko bahati yenyu. So
okay, all right. I get you. Thank you. Okay. Kerubo, Krista, Kamau. Kamau, Kerubo, Krista. They are all your names. It doesn't matter. So long as the names are the same, no worries about that. The second question is about you. You so blessed. Kerubo and her master, they are both selected. Kerubo, she's maybe 1,000 case number, and her spouse is maybe 20,000. So they go for the interview, the first application. Now this is Kerubo's, and they are denied their visas. It will depend, Kerubo, on why your visas were denied the first place. And if you want to know why your visas can be denied, there is a video I did. Watch that video on the reasons why your visas can be denied. Watch that video and then you'll know how to go about your case. I can't tell you that this one you can be refused, and then when you go this side, no. Your DS260, I said that yesterday. Your DS260 is the one that does the interview on your behalf. Your DS260 is you now. So whenever you are going for the interview, they already know if this is an approval or this is a refusal. And that's why I normally tell you DS260 is the Musema Kweli. Okay? So know how you go about filling your DS260. Is it honesty? Is it cheating? It's up to you. It's up to you. So hapo kwa kupewa alafu unyimwe, that one, it's up to them. And you yourself as the applicant. Okay? Yes. All right. Now I want to go to a gentleman here. Gentleman. But before I go to this gentleman, there is a comment I saw here. Where is this comment? By the way, someone here is reminding me, Shiko, you are to update us on fins, right? Yes, let me update you on fins after this guest here. If you want me to bring you up, let me see your video is working. Like Simon. Simon, I'm bringing you up.
Thank you so much for bringing me up. I appreciate it. Always your guest. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. The issue that I want to discuss, or question that I want to ask, is it question or issue or discussion? You say issue is a children. For me, issue is something that I want you to solve for me. That's my issue. So, in the immigration something website, I think that you guys should modify that website, because whenever I log into that website, because I registered as a member of the family or thereabouts. But whenever I log into it, will say that this person has not added anything or his profile. But I have been trying to look and check where the profile is, where I can add something or add my document or thereabouts, and I didn't see anything. Okay, and again, another thing that I want to say is this: we that are member of the failed immigration community, at least for the surge in the community whereby people are contacting you guys to collect, to book for, what is it called? Book for home or book for support or thereabouts. We that are the community members from beginning, what are our benefits and what is our reserve? Is there any reserve for us? For example, now, if we win, we are the community members from time to time. Are we treated specially, or are we in the same thing, hustling to create a chance for ourselves for thereabouts? So I want to know, because we have been a member of the community, so there must be a special offer for us, whereby if we win, yeah, this person is a community member, let us give him. It has been there for us since all this while. And again, the issue of what's it called? The issue of that accommodation and the host. I think you guys should merge the two together, because one is you host person, you give the person accommodation, because wherever the person is going is where he hosted. I don't know whether I'm making sense, but I think the host fee and the house accommodation fee should be merged together, so that when you mention host, you know that both host accommodation and that paper, that I-134 and I-144, this is together. Everything will be together instead of separating it. I don't know whether I'm making sense.
I'm getting you. Thank you so much for coming, Simon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. So I didn't know that you are asking anything about fins, and I thank God I brought you up before I was now to update you on fins. Okay. Your questions about documents. Documents. Okay, you registered to join fins community, and there is nowhere you are to upload your documents. Okay, we are not asking, at Fins, we are not asking for your document. Your document will be needed once you become selected. That is when we are going to ask you, let us see your selectee, but that one you'll have to book a session with one of our directors. You go to a session with him or her, and now you start the hosting journey at Fins. So right now, no documents is needed, so long as you are not a selectee at the moment. Number two, you're asking, because you have joined the Fins community, are you going to be treated special than a person who is not yet registered at Fins? Of course, the idea for you to join this community, Fins community, because joining is free, right? We have you in our records. So we are going to be communicating via emails. And of course, we have to it is like a school. It is like a school. Maybe you are offering like feeding program. This is just an example. This is just like an example. Maybe you are offering feeding program. There is no way you are going to give an outsider food when your students are not yet eaten, right? So of course, what you term as being treated as special is there because you are our member. Okay, so guys, register at Fins Immigration Services. Registration is free. Join the Fins community, so that as we count the plates that we are serving, we count you. Okay, the last question about Fins is you want you saying hosting and the documents. You mean the documents or the whatever to be treated as one, or the charges to be one. That one is not possible because for one, the affidavit of support or the sponsor documents, those ones you need them when you are still in your country. When you are going for your interview, you need those documents and we source them for you at a fee. So that one you pay when you are still in your country. That one is like that. That one is like that. Guys, if you have talked, guys, you can exit the studio so we can be able to allow other people. My studio is full. I'm being notified here. All right, so Simon, this is how it is. Sponsor documents, those are different things, and you need those documents for your interview. And we have to get them from somebody, and that somebody is charging. About the hosting and accommodation, that one now is one thing now, where you be accommodated. So that one is now separate. There is no way these two can be charged together. I hope you understand up to that point. All of you guys now, I hope you have understood. So these are my updates because now we are at Fins. We are now discussing things. My updates for today is what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday, I came here with a message from the directors, and they had sent me to tell you that look for someone who will issue you American address, and her phone or his phone numbers. Okay, yeah, that still stands. And I also told you that our payment was not going through as from last week. We have been having some problem, but now it is fixed. Now payments will be very easy. You'll be paying with your card. What we were using before was PayPal, and PayPal was having a lot of troubles and problems. That one is sorted now. Card is easier, and it will spare you. It will spare you headache as well as fees. So for the last 1 week, we have not been accepting bookings, and you have been into my inbox telling me, "Go, I'm trying to book and it is not going through." But now it is working. Now it is working. It started working today in the morning, and I was like, "Hey, I have to update you guys." So go ahead and book sessions with us. I was praying because the results are coming out on 7th. I was praying for it to be working before then. So now everything is okay. And now you can continue with your bookings. So those people who have inbox to me telling me she go, and also sending us emails on FINS Immigration Services email, complaining that the booking is not going through. Now can you try now and you will book, you will place your booking. Yeah. So everything now is sorted. So that is the update I was telling you. Now we are working now. Book your session, and you'll be good to go. And also remember to register. Registration is twice. So there is this registration to join FINS community. That one is free. Okay? And then once you get selected and you want to register for hosting, there is another registration. When you go to the services offered, the last service is hosting and accommodation. Click on that link. It will send you the details about hosting and accommodation. And there below, it will tell you to register for hosting and accommodation. So register there. Even that one is free. You're not charging for any registration. No. Free. Okay? Yes, contact us. But booking for session, that one is paid. And all the details are on the website. That tumetoka hapo. Okay? FINS accommodation, FINS immigration services. Achieve your dreams abroad. Mimi nimefikisha ujumbe ya watu wenye walikuwa wamenituma. Okay. Tuendelee. Let's continue. All right. Okay. Charlene Carrier, let me see your video. And before you, let me bring up David Baraka. Baraka, you can unmute.
Good morning, Shiko.
Good evening.
I'm happy to see you again. Today I have a good news.
Okay.
I'm case number 1 and 80.
What?
I'm case number 1 and 80.
180.
No, 2 different cases, number 1 and 80. That was my dream today. So I'm already among the winners. So that's the only thing I wanted to say today.
So your results are already out?
Yeah, mine are already out.
Wow. Congratulations.
It was a dream.
Oh, may your dream come true, my brother.
Amen. Thanks for the good one.
Yes?
Thanks for the good one.
You're most welcome.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much for coming. You're funny, Baraka. All right. Where are these comments? Is the comment nazo on mob? All right. Well, these comments, there are so many. Haruna Osman, you're asking, hello, Shiko, my heart is beating. So how was your own when the results were about to be released? Imagine I was not aware that the results are being released. I was not aware. Oh, I was caught off guard. The results were released. I'm not aware. They have checked. They have found out that I'm the only one who has gone from the cipher. And that was it. Imagine. I didn't have these butterflies you guys are having. I was not this anxious. There was no Shiko Hope by that time to keep on reminding us that we applied for. There was no Shiko Hope to give us this motion of DV. Imagine. Maybe I'm the one who is making you have these butterflies, or your heart beats so fast. I have to remind you, you are pregnant. I have to remind you, have you shopped for the baby? Have you? I don't want you to be caught unaware. But Judy Nyashati is saying you are optimistic about Saturday. Inawezekana. Hashtag inawezekana. Some of the questions, they are just repeating themselves. So hizo tunaruka. Shiko, may God bless you bountifully. I'm in Qatar. Amen. I applied last year. I have faith and I believe this coming May I will be among DV lottery winners. I'm patiently waiting for it. All the best, Alfred. Alfred, you are in Qatar. All right. Koi Wakamaru, my sister. Guys, please like the video. Guys, like the video. Koi is reminding us to like the video. Thank you so much, Koi. Koi. Thank you so much for that. Guys, like the video. What I can see here is like, hey, Simon, you are, hey, I have to read this. Simon, hi, Shiko, I like your head. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Charlene Carey, let me bring you up so that I can bring Joseph after that. So, Shireen.
Hi, Shiko.
Hi, Shireen.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Say hi to that American baby.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Say, my name is Zawadi.
My name is Zawadi.
Hi, Zawadi. Do you know America?
Sir?
Unajua America? America ndio kwenu? America.
Oh, yeah, Shiko.
Yes. What do you have for us today?
A question. I wrote you an email. Let me just ask it over here.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, see, when I delivered Zawadi in America, so the dad's name is not on his birth certificate because hatukuwa na yeye huko.
Okay, I didn't get that question.
So you see, Zawadi's dad's name is not on his birth certificate because he wasn't in America. You know, it's impossible. And then now the issue of Kiria filling him kwa DS260 after selection. Is it possible? What would you advise me to do? To fill him? I just leave? Yeah, kwa DS260. But we are not legally married.
Are you married already? No.
Not legally, customarily. Not legally married. No marriage certificate.
And were you married when you were doing the registration, the application?
No. I wrote single.
And were you married by then?
No.
All right. I get your question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. No, thank you.
All right. Bye, American baby.
Goodbye.
All right. So, Charlene, you saying that you are you delivered your baby while you were on a visit to America, and you delivered that beautiful and handsome and cute baby boy over there. But due to American rules and American system, a daddy has to be indicated, or the name has to be written on the birth certificate when the dad is already here. So his name was not on the birth certificate. Now you applied for DV last year, and you're hopeful that you're going to be selected. And you're married customarily, and you got married after application. Now you are like, can I include my husband? In the DS260, when we are not yet legally married. So, Sharin, this is where I normally tell you, get the documents to back up your case. Because they will start questioning a lot of, they start asking a lot of questions. You got married, okay, you applied as single. In the DS260, you introduce him. Is this not sham marriage? Get a marriage certificate. Indicate the date you started living together. Get documents or proof to show that you have been communicating. You can get those paper text or photos you have been taken together, like everything you have been doing together. Get it. If at all you want to try, it can cost you or it can go through. So chances are 50-50. That is my advice. Because the baby is there and it is on the record. You have a baby, but the daddy's name is not on the birth certificate. Your bride is single, now you are married. That one is 50-50, my sister. So where you are, where yourself, which side are you going to go? All right. So who else is here? Wandi, I'm coming to you. Get ready. All right. So your case also is the same with C here. About application, you are single but married now. How the same case? Documents to back your case that this marriage is not fake. This marriage is not fake. Claire, have you? Hope you are doing well. Has anybody who used a temporary passport been interviewed and given a visa for DV2023? Not yet. Not yet. They are still waiting for the year 2 and L. Joseph Wandie, this is your comment, and I want to bring you up now because I came across your comment. Hi.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yes, thanks for having me. I had one question about the WES.
Okay.
I listened to that video you did with Kogi. So I did them a mail. The WES, I did the application. So, and I did on the degree equivalency. So once I submitted my credentials, they did a mail to me. And it was also a bachelor's degree in that end. So my question is, I listened to Kogi and alikuwa anasema, he said that you can know where you can apply for jobs there. So should you be selected first for you to be given the provision for the jobs, because there is no provision there for the jobs. Right. So my question is, do you have to be selected for them to give you the provision for where you can apply for jobs? Because on the equivalency, the credentials that I submitted, they gave me the equivalency of a bachelor's degree from that end. Yeah. So what of the jobs? Should you have to be selected for them to give you where you can apply for jobs?
All right, that's a very good question, Joseph.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, you did amazing. Yeah, you listened to that interview and you did exactly that. Oh, I like that. Congratulations. Hey, congratulations. That means once you come here, well, yeah, you have to be selected. Let me answer your question. You have to be selected and now you move to the US as a permanent resident. Because when you are applying for the job, you are asked for your social security number. Okay? And you'll get that social security number once you're already here. Most of the time, you get it after 1 week. Those in Texas get them in 1 week, and maybe in some other states, I don't know. So you can't get a job if you don't have that social security card. That one shows you are here legally. Yes, you have to be here, Joseph. But once you are here, because you have already done that, because you have verified, is it verified or certified or what? Wes, using the Wes evaluation, that is the word. Yes, you have evaluated your degree and it is passed, that it equals to bachelor's even in the US. That's very brilliant of you, actually. I like that. You'll not start from where we started, that you have to start from McDonald's, Walmart, happy. With that, you'll know where to apply for the job according to your course. My brother, wish you well on 7th. Wish you well. Hapa umecheza kama wewe. Kudos. Imagine I did my worst when I was already 1 year here. Lack of information. Lack of information. The first year we suffered. Guys, don't remind me. Thank God for Shikohope TV. Actually, you guys, we are lucky. You guys, we are lucky. So, Joseph, kudos. Come. After you are here, all things are sorted. All right. These comments. Who is this? Okay, Esther Kare, you are answering the question about C's question, the same one with Sharin. You're saying during the days to 60, you will include your spouse, but you will have to prove that you are married by providing the marriage certificate and other documents. Because this marriage, it has happened after selection. All right. Waboy Getao, Women Crush Wednesday, WCW Shikohope TV is here. We celebrate you for the noble work you are doing. Thank you for educating us and for encouraging us that inawezekana. Thank you, Ambo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I read all your comments here. Christine, you are combing Wanjiromaria. You are telling her that in Kenya, you can still get the passport within 1 to 3 days. Ukicheza kama wewe. Kenyans understand that phrase very well. Ukicheza kama wewe Wanjiro, you can get your passport. All right. Benson, Shikohope, I was in Sudan back in 2011 for only 4 months. I understand no PCC required for that. If they ask at the embassy if I have been to other country, can I say no? Before you go to the embassy, Benson, you'll have answered in the DS260. Okay? So whatever you are going to answer in the DS260, stick with it to the interview. So if they ask if you have been to other countries, say yes, because you have been there. Yes, say yes. And tell them it was many years ago, 11 years ago. With that, you are safe. Just truth and honesty all the way. And this lady here, guy, Nicholas, is saying you have to say yes, even though today, as long as indicated in your travel documents. All right, yes. Hey, so who is ready? Who is ready here in my studio? I can see 2 gentlemen very ready. Hey, all right, guys, let me bring up another guest here. Peter Karanja, you came before Benjamin, right?
Hi, Shko.
Hi, PK. Peter Karanja.
Ndio huyo sasa. Niambie, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Excuse me, si mgeni. Mimi mswali nimekuwa mwenyeji sasa.
Yeah, wewe ni mwenyeji.
So my question is, first ni ku appreciate sana for the good job you're doing.
Thank you.
Tunakusalute sana. Many salutes mingi sana.
Thank you.
Aya, so mimi I wanted to ask a question. Nilikuwa nauliza tukijaza DS260 tunaanzia with the highest level of education. True. So lazima ujaze mpaka ya primary school. Hiyo leaving the certificate ya primary school. That one is not even necessary.
All right, that one is not necessary. They need the minimum. Go up to the minimum. That is high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hiyo ilikuwa swali yangu. Asante sana.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
All right. All right, thank you so much, Peter Karanja, for coming. Before I come to you, Benjamin, there is this question here. Although you guys, I can see you are answering these questions. Nina answer hapa, and then I can see you guys are answering, which is good. Wagoi, you asking at Hashiko, how many times am I supposed to unlock my DS260 to avoid delays? You don't have to unlock. If at all there is nothing that you are going to do there, my advice is don't unlock. Once you unlock, it can create some delay. Once you unlock, it can or it might create some delay. For me, I don't advocate for unlocking. The reason why you can unlock is when you are adding your derivatives passports, or maybe you discovered or you realized that you made a mistake. Because most of the time, this is my advice, because you're going to fill the DS260 form. Fill it and print it, okay? Before you submit it, print it. Print it so that you can be referring to it each and every day, because that is your interview there. DS260 is your interview. So before you submit it, print it. Just be going through it. Double check, triple check each and every time you find time and see where you made a mistake. But before you submit it, just double check that everything is good, date of birth, your names are well spelled, everything is correct, and submit it. If you didn't have your derivatives passports, now you can unlock. But I have been telling you guys, after we applied last year, get your baby's passports now. I was singing that song, and some people did that. Grace Wairimo, where is you, Grace Wairimo? You told me you are ready with your baby's passport. Benson Moraizi, you told me you are set. Some other people told me I'm set. My kids now have passports, because passport is not something you'll be getting each and every year. One passport will serve for 10 years. So I was telling you, get this passport. We don't want this unlocking of DS. But because you don't have, what are you going to do? You are going to unlock, okay? But those people who are unlocking, the winners who are unlocking for DV2023, it was taking 1 month to unlock. Some was taking 3 weeks. Some were taking 2 weeks. Some were taking 5 weeks. So it will depend on when they will unlock for you. Because you send them an email, tell them I want to unlock my DS to make some corrections. Then they get that email. They will not unlock immediately. Once they unlock, they'll send you an email. Hey, Chikohop, you have unlocked your DS, now you can access it. And then you can access it, and then you submit it back. So it is a process. Even unlocking itself is a process. Now I am like, Chico, I didn't hear you say that we get a baby's passport. I was singing that song here. I was singing that song. But you know what? We have some people who have been joining us lately, and we welcome them. So next time you'll be prepared with that. All right, Benjamin Onyago, here you go. Hey.
Yeah, Shiko.
How are you?
Oro wako.
Mzuri sana.
Yeah, you allow me to greet you in that name at least once.
So you understand my French?
Kidogo.
Oh.
Metonini. Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
Social media account. I understand it was introduced during the reigns of Trump.
Yes.
Same with the passport requirement, and all this stuff went to court.
Mm.
I'm not sure about the decision that was made on social media account, or rather the things that Trump made changes on the DV lottery. But I'm asking as a Kenyan, kuna vile unaweza kucheza kama wewe hapo kwa social media?
How?
Like you can say, I don't have an account.
All right. Do you have another question?
Yes. The other option is if somebody deletes the accounts, and the only thing he has is WhatsApp, then under the social media account, you write their WhatsApp, and then you give the number. Would that be sufficient? Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. And I didn't see you here yesterday and the day before yesterday. Where were you?
Nilikuwa busy. So naona hata sasa ndio nimetoka kazini.
I can see you are struggling yourself with a tie. Hey.
Sijatoa hato haya.
All right. Thank you so much, Benjamin.
Okay.
All right. So Benjamin is asking about social media accounts. Yes, you guys, when you go through the DS260 form, there is that question about your social media. And I have been following this debate on the Facebook group. People talking about how I think I will delete my account. And you know what? If you don't have anything that you have posted that is against American government, there is no need to worry. Like myself, what do I post? What do I post anything wrong or anything bad against US government? Nothing. So if you are clean, there is nothing to worry, Benjamin. But I know you, Benjamin, you are worried because maybe you have done something. And you know what? Even some names that we call ourselves on the social media, they are not official name, right? Guys, if you have done with the studio, you can exit. I'm getting this notification here that the studio is full and some people are trying to come in. Okay, so just make sure you have not talked anything bad or anything ill against US government. If you have done, delete that post. Don't delete your social media accounts. Don't. Why will you punish yourself? If there is something you have posted there, that is contrary to US government or whatever concerning US, just delete the post and you'll be good to go. Because the former President Trump introduced these strict restrictions. Can I call them restrictions? He's the same guy who introduced the social media to be attached there. With our time, we were not asked about this. And also, he introduced the passport requirement, although that one was removed. And then he introduced the affidavit of support. These documents from the host, affidavit of support, IRS transcripts, all this, it is former president. During our time, we were not asked about this. Imagine. Things were so easy. Things were so easy during our time. We were applying without a passport. We were not asked about social media, whatever. We were not asked about the affidavit of support. Things were so easy. But he brought this headache, I can call it headache, to the DV winners. Hopefully, the way they removed the passport, maybe they are going to remove the affidavit of support. Although some embassies, okay, the president who is now the sitting president at the time, he said he has done away with it, but still some embassies are still asking for affidavit of support, and some are not. Some are asking, some are not. Like our Nairobi embassy, they are asking for this. This is headache. So, your question about social media, delete those bad posts and retain your social medias. Tafadhali, be clean. Kweni watoto wazuri. All right, all right. So, Emmy, I'm coming to you. Thanks, Boga. Please, today don't Malaysia, please. Emmy, I'm coming to you. Are you Emmy?
Yes. Hello, Shiko.
Hello.
Hello.
I
I'm
can hear
Emi
you.
from Rwanda.
Okay.
Thank you for your information. So that help us. I have some question about some work experience. How do you? It's a requirement for higher from people who finish high school, or it's not finish high school. How about work experience?
All right. Wow. And you are gone like that. Okay. So thank you so much, Emmy, for coming. And say hi to our brothers and sisters from Rwanda and share this good news with our brothers and sisters from your country. So you asked about work experience. If you meet the minimum education requirement, that is high school education, you don't need work experience. You don't need work experience. High school certificate, you good. You are good. No high school certificate, now you can try and see if you can qualify with work experience. I hope I have answered your question. Okay? I hope that's what you wanted to hear. High school certificate, no work experience. No high school certificate, try and see if you can qualify with work experience. And thank you so much for coming to today's live session. All right, so Dance Bogwa, here you go. Nawafuata venye umefika.
Yes, good
Hello.
evening. Good evening.
Good morning. Here we are. It is 10:36 morning.
So again, when we say good morning, we are good evening based from where we are.
Yes.
Anyway, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yes, I'm grateful. I've been coming, but studio has been full, so I wanted to give opportunity to other fellow followers, at least to be having some questions as well and sessions.
Oh, it's okay.
We are there backbenchers.
All right, it's good.
Anyway, today I have like 3 questions, probably at least just to ask. So the first question is, is there any problem or fear that someone could have if probably you come from these? I don't know whether they are still under the American red alert countries. You know, those places that they are still not normally not in good relations with America. For example, like I'm situated in Mogadishu, Somalia. I don't know how the relation is with the other side. Could such people be like under some restriction or whatever? And if so, when it comes to the time probably of maybe DS260 or interview or whatever, could somebody need some support to show probably the reason as to why you are there, maybe like some supporting document to approve, or you just need to be straightforward, what I went to do there, how I went there, and how long I've been there? Because you know there's some doing who are doing some application, then somebody does not want to mention like I was in this particular country. The person is like, even during that time I'll go apply a new passport and whatever. But others we choose to be just straightforward because I know why I came to do here and how I came. That's the first question. Then the second question is during this time for the so-called interview, you had already filled in your DS260 together with your dependents, those who are there inside and whatever. But in this period of the is it DS260 and the time of interview, you know, sometimes the devil might come in between, and you find maybe a person who is married as things have not worked out. They maybe they collided, wakawachana, and then now during the time of interview, I believe, like you said, everyone who is dependent and has been mentioned in your DS260 is supposed to be present. Could there be anything which can affect to a point like that when you find yourself in a position whereby the person you had featured in, like maybe your wife or a husband or whatever, you have decided to separate in between this process of you going to for the interview? How are you going to explain that and whatever? Because maybe if it is something like death, I believe you can get like a death certificate to approve the person is not existing. But now what about this separation? Do you go for the like divorce or whatever? Or that is the second question. And then sorry, my third question again was like, during this time of travel, like as we travel on the other side, you know, we normally have limitation for the like packages, whatever you are carrying, you have the amount of kilos that you're not supposed to exceed during time of coming there, because unasema mtu ajipange na whatever na carry from here ukienda huko na nini. Like, do you have that limitation, yeah, the amount of kilos you're allowed as per person to carry, so that you know what is so important to carry and what is not important, or if there isn't, so you can just carry like anything?
All right, thank you. Thank
Welcome.
you so much for coming.
Thanks.
All right. Hey. Let me start with the last one, because now that is already packed. He's packing to go to the US. Oh my goodness, I love this. And he wants to carry everything. So this is it, Dax Bogwa. So once you pay for your air ticket, your airline will tell you the baggage that they allow. The luggage and the carry-on. Most of these airlines, they allow one carry-on, which is 10 kg. Carry-on is the one that you are going with it to the plane. And two luggage bags, each weighing 23 kgs. Most of the airlines I have been traveling with, they are the same weight. Two luggage bags, each weighing 23 kgs per person, and one carry-on weighing 10 kg. So that is it. And if you are a lady, maybe your handbag is not counted as a carry-on. So that is it. So you can buy a weighing scale. We bought a weighing scale where we were hanging our bags and measure. Is that to measure and weigh? And weigh the kilos, for the kilos not to be more than what is allowed. So that is it. Hiyo tumemaliza. About married, you applied as married and then things happen and you have separated. What are you going to say at the embassy during your interview? Okay, this is it. If you are married when applying and when filling the DS260 you have separated, the best thing to do is to indicate that your spouse is not migrating with you to the US. That is like a secret I can tell you, not migrating with you to the US. So once you indicate that, she will not go for the medicals. So no money wasted there, no visa fees, and you good to go. But that is if you had a marriage certificate. If you had a marriage certificate, now you have to go with the marriage certificate. In case they ask for it, you show them. In case they don't ask for it, you have it just in case. Now, what if you feel even when they're feeding the DS260, you are still together, and then between DS260 and the interview, now that is where the separation happened. Utafanya nini? My advice is get a lawyer. Get a lawyer who will advise you accordingly on how to go about that. He can maybe write a letter or maybe know how to fix things, because these lawyers, they know how to go about things. You don't want this visa to be refused. Go to a lawyer who will advise you accordingly. He can decide, let me write something to show that separation is going on, or maybe you have separated. Things will, if you have been married customarily, no marriage certificate, no nothing, and then you have been separated, the lawyer will advise you better on that. Imagine I don't know how to go about it. If it were me, I could go to a lawyer for some advice on that. So do that. But I hope you are not separated. I hope you're good. All right. So the first question that you asked is about where you have been to, like for example, Somali. That's what you gave as an example. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So long as you didn't go there for terrorism or for some illegal activities, you are good to go. You are good to go there. So let that not give you some headache, because you are clean. You are clean. Your PCC will show that you are not a criminal. So no worries. So no worries. And Koi is telling, sorry, bro, no sufuria. You can carry sufuria if at all they are not. They are not adding more weight. You can carry sufurias. I know a lady. So there is this lady who did a wedding back in Kenya, and she was gifted some nice kitchenware, that is. Some classic cups and whatever. Imagine she came with those stuff all the way from Kenya to here. She said, "Is Yachi? They are new, and I was gifted on my wedding. I'm not leaving." You just know how to pack for them not to break, because they can break anytime, because the luggage bag they are thrown. All right. So I have answered your question, Dan. Guys, imagine you have been here for the last 1 hour and our time is up, and my studio is full. Guys, no more guests on studio. Wenye wako wabaki. No more guests. No more guests. But the ones who are already here, I have noted you. You are tutamaliza tu, but no more guests. Solomon, I'm adding you next.
Hey, good evening, Shika.
Good evening. Why are you? Are you in Kenya?
Yeah, I'm in Kenya. I'm in Eldoret.
Oh.
Habari ya huko?
Jema.
But there I've been like chat nilikuwa naangalia huko online ama juzi jana sikupata notification yako.
Wow, we were live.
Okay, sasa niko na have 3 questions that na moja yangu ni mbili, moja ni ya rafiki yangu. I have a friend mwenye hata tunaye apply. It's about work experience. Ni mtu mwenye he hasn't finished high school. Na sasa alikuwa anauliza what kind of work experience does this mean? We have been trying to find through research, but it needs specifically kwa maana ni mtu wa kufanya vibaru mchengo, so it's like kind of alikuwa tunafanya kazi na roads. That's first. Second, ni kuhusu if at all Saturday tarehe 7 hizo nini ishuke and you find that you are lucky, does the application start immediately or inakaa mpaka mwezi wa 10? That's
okay,
second.
I didn't get that question. Can you repeat the question? The second question.
After tarehe 7, date 7, result itoka and you find that you are the lucky one, lucky winner. Does the process start immediately or inakaa mpaka mwezi wa 10 wakati wanafunga nini another year? Are you getting me?
Yeah, I may get those 2 questions.
Okay, the third one is about that's kind of personal. Like now, some of us we don't have friends in Kenya. How will you get a guest? Now that I know you are one of them. Okay, ask you host him. But na watu wengine wenye hawajui watu huko, hawana watu huko.
All right.
Yeah, so please.
All right. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you so much.
Bye.
All right. All right. Let me start with the last question. About you, you don't know anybody in America and you have been selected. Keboy, you have not been watching our videos. Keboy, nimekukamata. You have not been watching our videos. Go to the website. Fields Immigration Services. Somebody write for me down there. Fields Immigration Services. Okay, boy, to go there and watch that video. Because we have talked about Fields Immigration Services even today. Okay, boy, you are it cover, and you don't borrow notes from your classmates, and you are failing in your assignments. Nimekukamata. Hiyo sisemi. Number 2, you be selected and you want to know when the process starts. You'll be selected this 7th of May. This is Saturday, but your visa process will start in October according to the date or the day you received your 2NL. So you have this from May to October to plan. Get the necessary documents. Number 1, you talked about this person who didn't finish high school and he's doing Mzengo Kibarua. You're asking if he can qualify with work experience. Unfortunately, no. For more information, go to onetonline.org and check if Mjengo job is qualifying for DV. Let's go to Esther. Esther. You are so patient, my sister.
Hi, Shiko.
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Mine is not a question.
Okay.
So I was watching a video by Prince Jack where he did a video about how he was verifying his KCSE certificate. So maybe those of us in Kenya, we can watch that video. He did a very nice video about it.
Yeah.
And you were to call Maureen yesterday.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Esther.
Okay.
All right. Yes, I called Maureen and we have we have scheduled for a video this weekend. So after DV, of course, we can't do it on Saturday. Saturday we will be busy, guys. Saturday we will be busy. So of course it will be this Sunday. So wait for the video for me and Maureen about your questions next week. Okay. Thank you so much. After the live yesterday, I told you guys to remind me. Those who can access me, you sent me emails, you came to my inbox, and you are like, Shiko, call Maureen. Thank you so much for the reminder. I did that, and we have a date. We have a date with Maureen. So next week, a video is loading. Okay. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you. Well, let me answer this question here. Michael, hello, Shiko. Yesterday, I asked about fees. Will I leave my daughter under fees care when joining the military camp? Wow. Do this, Michael. Book a session with fees directors, and your question will be well answered there. Okay? Book a session. All right. Mwas, hi Shiko, I am Steve. How can I get your number for WhatsApp? Do we have any open WhatsApp group? Do this after this live. I will create another WhatsApp group and I'll post the link in the comment section after this live. So kuja tafuta hiyo link ujoin. Right now I can't be able to create another group. Mwadhani imenitoa wapi? What is happening? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This internet, it is misbehaving, but you're almost done. So Paul Bogwa, thank you so much. You are saying it is that lawyer or those lawyers are called oath notaries, something. Yes, I am not so good in those area or in that area, and right. So what is this? Sarah, you are giving an advice to Oseko that he has to go to a country. Okay, to a country that is not very busy. Don't go to Sharia house in Nairobi, outside Nairobi, like Kiambu or Machakos. For us, we went to Nairobi, imagine. But those were so many years ago. 2017. 2017 ni kitambo. I don't get your question, Hadija. What happens when one is married, but both partners are living in different countries and can't present a marriage certificate? So where are you going without a marriage certificate? If it is the interview, you have to be there, both of you. You know how to plan yourself for you to be together for the interview. You have to be there with a marriage certificate. Yeah, these things you have to plan yourself. Plan your thing. You know, your life is different from. This is Hadija. Hadija's marriage life or her life is different from Sakare. So you plan yourself. Maybe Esther is there with her husband. They are good. Hadija, you are in Kenya. Your husband in Somali or in Gulf. You have been selected. So your stress, levels of stress. Stress. All right. Okay, so I know you guys, you have been advising this guy here. Niko na visa ya Qatar na maybe nipata ya US. What should I do? Advise him there below. So who is here? Let me see your video. Grace Wairimo. Let me see your video. Dorothy Wagoi, let me see your video. Obed Onyancha, let me see your video. Let me see your video. Ahmed Abdirizak, you said, can you host me? Where are you? I can't see you in studio, but I can see your private chat. Ahmed, I can't see you. Where are you? All right. Grace Oirimo, you are here. My sister. Hi.
Hi.
Volume kidogo. Tukusikie.
Hey, mambo.
Poa sana.
Mnanisikia poa?
Yes.
Aki, nimekuwa nikijaribu kuingia live but at least leo.
Today you are there.
Hi, mimi niko ready, hata passport zilitoka za watoi.
I know, you told me.
Nagojea tu that day. The next day nitakuwa najaza DS260 by the grace of God.
Amen.
Mi sina swali, but at least I want to thank you for the way you have been encouraging us.
Okay.
Imekuwa wa baraka sana kwetu. Mi hata maneno mingi sikuwa najua about DS260, sijui nini. Hizo zote nimejua na wewe.
Oh, wow.
I'm very happy the way you are doing things. May God bless you and bless your family.
Amen.
Kitu yenye tu inanishtuanga ni about the medical cause sinanga hata hizo kadi za watu. Hata nilikuwa nimekuambia.
No worries. When you go back to Kenya, cheza kama wewe.
Kabisa. Na alafu na PCC. Wengine wetu unajua tunanga mavitu huku, hata sijui mtu atapata PCC ya hapa aje. But tutajua hiyo wakati ikifika.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Shiko.
All right. Thank you so much, Grace.
Okay. God bless you.
All right. Thank you. Mwadhani. Today he combi is my technology. Okay, somebody answer this question. J or T? No, I know you have been answered there below. Guys, there is a video I did today. Not I did, I posted today. About the mistakes I did when filling DV application. Did you watch that video? Okay, this is C. This is C's question. My daughter has 3 names, but then I remember I only put 2 names. Can I add the third name when filling the DS to 60? See, go and watch that video. It is the latest video I posted today. Today, yes. Go watch that video. Go watch that video. Go watch it. Go watch it. I can see you guys. You are answering everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Esther Kare. Let me appreciate you. You've been so active today answering questions. And this guy here, Higa every day. I don't know what to give you, but salute, sir. And also Benson Mureithi, you are also working, overworking, answering questions. And the others, and they are appreciating the Benson Mureithi. Amen to that. I'm also trusting God for the same. Thank you so much for enlightening the other people who are there with questions, because we have learned. We are armed now. It is not the way we were like 2 years ago. Now we are informed. We have the knowledge. You can become a teacher yourself about this whole process, right? You can now tell someone, apply green card, and then you need this and this. After this, you need this and this. What you are remaining is just to book a flight and come to the US and then experience the US experience, right? So I thank God for you. Thank you so much for making my work easier. We are together. You know, even in class or in school, there is one student that teacher appoints to help the others. But for here, I don't appoint. You know, you are learning and you have the information, so you do it and help the others. So thank you so much. And also for you, Kamau, hey, how can I nikuate aje? Koi, you are the expert now in this. Imagine, Koi, one day I want you to come here live and share with us about going to Germany and tell us how and why did you decide, because you want a green card and you decided, mimi sitaki green card, nataka Mjerumani. Nataka huyo Mjerumani. Koi, can we have a date, my sister? I think this one will be so exciting and interesting. Koi, Wakamau, can you comment below, because we need to have a date after this Saturday. Yes, because ulituambia wewe na green card, you wait. You wait this, like this. This is green card, and this is, and so you say the green card, no, and you went to the other side. Koi, able to pattern nyuma ya hema, my sister. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. Here you are. Okay, Shiko, sawa. All right, so it has been 1 hour 40 minutes since we started this live. Tomorrow we'll be here, same time, and days are moving really fast. Saturday is just how many hours? Now, I think we should now start counting down with the hours. I think hours are better than days now. 2 days or 3 days. 2 days, tomorrow tutasema 2 days. So it's in hours sasa. Let's start with hours now, because now we are running. On Saturday, results will start. We will start checking the results 7 p.m. East African time. My time here, it will be 11 a.m. Like now, right now it is 11 my time. So, and I know your time is 7 in East Africa. So guys, cook or prepare your dinner mapema because tutakesha hapa. Tutakesha hapa tukiangalia ma results. And I thank God for the far that he has brought us, and tumetoka mbali kwenye tunaenda tumebakisha kidogo, right? So let's trust in God. Let me bring up this lady atufungie kwa maombi. My sister.
Hi.
Hi. Guys, imagine I can't hear you. I think my phone has a problem.
So now, how can you hear me now?
Hebu ni try kukusikia hapa. Sometimes my phone inachoka, inakataa kuongea. Okay?
Now you overwork.
Ime overwork for more than 1 hour.
Inachoka, inakataa kuongea. Okay? Now you overwork.
Ime overwork for more than 1 hour. Okay, I think now it is working. Go ahead.
Oh, hi, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, very nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Now, for me, I just want to thank you very, very much again for quite enlightening us. Some of us have really learned a lot from you. Well, I'm also quite ready. I have a 1-year-old son and I already have his passport. So I can't wait. My fingers are crossed. I'm praying so much. I can't wait for Saturday.
Oh, wow. All the best.
Yeah. And to add on what you've done, especially for me personally, like I had mentioned, I think on this the beginning of this week, I had mentioned, I called in and you accepted my request. I mentioned about Botswana and you advised me. That was way back in 2012. So in 2017, when you were going, had I known about you and everything, maybe we would have gone together. I don't know. But anyway, I had applied. I was accepted in UC Denver in a college. But little did I know, I did not know how to play like a Kenyan. I mean, my chance, I never got the I-20 because of the statements. I didn't know how to cheza kama Mkenya. Unfortunately, I lost that chance, but I'm so optimistic this time round. I'm really praying for the best. And thank you so much. I mean, from you, I've learned so much. And I know a lot of us here have also learned. And therefore, we pray that God blesses you so much.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you so much, Caro. And I don't take it for granted. I feel good when you come back to me and I'm like, oh, you have been helping. Not necessarily with money. I don't have money to give you. But the little knowledge I know I have to share with people.
Thank you so much.
You're
we love you.
Welcome. Thank you. Receive my hugs.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you. Sasa utatuombea tumalize.
Oh my gosh, I'm a bit shy.
All right, thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely, bye.
All right. All right, guys, it has been an awesome session. Thank you so much. If you just joined us, make sure you go to the first thing that we did when we came and listen to the video of the day, and God will bless you. Let's meet here tomorrow, same time, around 5 p.m. East African time, and we are together in this. For the DV 2022, we are still in our prayers. We're still praying for you guys, because you are all current. Hopefully you will get your 2NLs anytime, and we want you guys to come here on this platform and share your experience with us, because we want to hear more of your successful stories, like the way we heard from Prince Jack and Kogewa Karaoke. and others who have been coming here and sharing their experience with us, and we feel like we are next. Now we are next. So God keep you. See you tomorrow. And let's end this live with this Karwebo here. Guy, Lisa Kenovia, unafanya nini? Tumefunga mlango. Can you just say hi?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Pole nimechelewa. Hi. Hello. Praying for the best.
All the best. See you on Saturday, right?
Thank you so much.
All right. Do you have a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a question?
See you on Saturday. Just looking forward for the day.
All right. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
All right. I have a good one. Bye. All right. All right. Msiingie tena kwa studio, nimekanyera. Nimekanyera. So let's sing this song. So we started with Inawezekana. Let's end with this one. This is a Gikuyu song, Murata, because our friend is Jesus and he loves us with unconditional love. So let's hear this music as we end.
Nikoina genete getomine na murata, murata wa fata, murata munene. Yakirete arata kwa ikegiri komi, getwada ibana kenye na geriraga. Jesu ne murata mwe, murata wa ma, murata wa fata, murata wa ore, sera madena mani geno. Okay, moyo wakwa idemakameke igegetigera oh Dena dena wakwaga gya kuria nakonywa oro na nguo cia kwihuka tiaga kuriwe kamuhe mathina agaketera murata ndukamake murata wa fane murata teraga mathina okay, moyo wakwa tena murata mwega murata wafata murata wama riria ndina thina wakorora mwiri kuhinyererio ona kunyihanyihirwo thiaga gwake kamuhe mathina agakenjera murata ndukamake Jesu ne murata mwe murata wa ma murata wa fana murata wa seraga mathina mani geno nowenye okay moyo wakwa idemakameke igegetigera oh mafataro makwa mathina makwa tũragĩra mũrato ũcio wakwa Jesũ kanyita na wendo kahingĩria mothe agagĩthakarĩria mũtũrĩre murata wa murata wa fane murata teraga mathina nowenye okay moyo wakwa tena
So thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good night and God bless you all. Bye bye. Inawezekana.